So just as much as he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, he deserves to be benched right now. Yo, what's good? It's your boy MJ Nelson, and I am back with another episode of The Motion Sports Brief. This is episode 22. So, before we jump into today's content, I kind of want to just let you guys know about this giveaway. We are doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. We are at 63 right now, so we are 37 away. And we're also going to throw another, option in there. If you can get us to 400 likes on Facebook, we are currently at like 342, 341. So just go ahead and get us to either one of those milestones and the giveaway would take place. But until then, let's jump into the content. Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz fight, Phillip Rivers and the performance he had last week, and the Hasbutter Team of the Week. So let's go ahead. Let's jump into the first story. So Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz happened last Saturday. And, it was a pretty hyped up fight due to their record. Deontay Wilder is 41-0-1 and Luis Ortiz is 31-1-0. And his only losses come from the hands of, you guessed it, Deontay Wilder. They fought back in March of 2018 and Wilder knocked him out. But here we are again for the rematch. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. The fight was pretty boring for the first 6 rounds. It was pretty much one of those fill them out fights. And they felt each other out for a very long time. I feel like they didn't really do much changing for real. They were really just kind of testing the range and seeing what they had. And then by the 7th round, that's when they kind of came out the gates firing. I don't know what was said in the corner. I feel like Ortiz was winning the fight just due to his comfortableness and him just really, having a feel for the fight. But in that 7th round, Deontay came out with a sense of urgency and they was really scrapping. And with only a few seconds left in the round, Deontay Wilder threw this mean, just a mean straight, just boom, hit him just right in his chin, dropped him, fight over. They had to, bring out the cleanup crew because it was done. It looked like a crime scene out there, how bad it was, how he just got dropped effortlessly. Like, that was crazy. Like, it didn't even look like he threw it that hard. It was just a boom. And he walked away like nothing. He just pow and walked away. That's crazy. But after this fight, Deontay did receive, an achievement. He is one of the, I believe, the 6th or 7th boxer to actually successfully defend their championship 10 times. So, congratulations, Bronze Bomber. It is definitely well-deserved. I believe next on the agenda, he's supposed to be having a rematch against Tyson Fury. I don't know if that's going to happen due to the fight that's coming up in December between Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. So, if Ruiz wins again, then that may change the demographic. We may see that fight. But if not, and if Anthony wins, you may just see Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder again. So stay tuned for that. Now, let's talk about Phillip Rivers. So Phillip Rivers put together a shit show last Monday night against the Kansas City Chiefs by having a terrible completion percentage. It wasn't terrible, but it was bad. But he also had 1 touchdown and 4 interceptions. Bruh, that's horrible. Like, to make matters worse, they still were in striking distance, so neither team played well. But, bro, 1 minute left, threw a bomb to Mike Williams. It was a prayer, but he caught it. Immediately after that, pick. I feel like this has been Phillip Rivers' entire career. He's always in position to win and ends up choking and losing. And it's always the same excuses, or he doesn't have a line, no help. After a while, you got to find a way to win, and he never does that. And this is leading people to think he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I disagree. His numbers alone say he's a Hall of Famer, but, he just never gets the job done. He only got to the AFC Championship 1 time, and he played that on the torn ACL. So he's tough. He's a great player, but he never finishes the job. So just as much as he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, he deserves to be benched right now because he's playing horrible. The Chargers need to move on and find themselves a replacement to take this younger team to the next level. But with all that being said, let's move on to the next segment. It's the Ask Butter Team of the Week. And if it was Ask Butter Player of the Week, it would go to Phillip Rivers, but it's not. So this is a team award, and it goes to the Carolina Panthers. They put together a terrible showing last week against the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know what is going on with the Falcons. They got a breath of fresh air, and they are playing some dominant football on both ends. But the Panthers, you look terrible. Kyle Allen threw 4 picks last week with no touchdowns, and they pretty much stopped Christian McCaffrey. He only had 14 attempts for 70 yards, and that's a quiet night for him due to how we're seeing him do 252 or 150 on a regular, and then he does these performances. I don't know what's going on, but Carolina is now 5-5. They played the Saints yesterday. I'm recording this on Sunday, so we'll see how the results of that game takes place. But that's all I got for you guys today. Before we head out, I just want to say, enjoy your holiday. Don't look too much into the history of it. Just enjoy it for what it is. Be thankful for your family and thankful for the moments that you create while here on earth. Because we here at Moment of Truth Network are thankful for you all who tune into us regularly, or if you're just stopping by for a second. But I've been your host, MJ Nelson, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
For so long you reach and you question, why have you forsaken me? But then I realized, looking back on my life, if there was no struggle, there'd be no me. So I just keep scratching and crawling more.